Good evening, everyone. To everyone who's watching us live from Sessions or YouTube or Facebook, thank you so much for being here again. My name is Irma Aguilar. I'm a singer-songwriter from San Antonio, Texas. And I thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for being here with me again. Bienvenidos. Si me están viendo por Sessions o Facebook o YouTube, muchísimas gracias. Me llamo Irma Aguilar y soy autora y soy cantante de nuestra música original. Esta noche voy a cantar en español y en inglés muchas canciones que hemos escrito durante estos 3 años más o menos. Y cada una de las canciones tiene una historia. For all of you who are tuned in, and for the ones who have returned, my husband and I both write our music, our lyrics. And so basically that's what we do during our live streams is sing our original music that we have accumulated in about the past 3 years, more or less. The first one I want to sing is You Made Me Strong, and that's very significant for me. Well, first of all, I want to say a big thank you to Isai Salinas. He was the one that wrote the music, and we wrote the lyrics. And You Made Me Strong has to do with me feeling very weak and very disoriented and very just not quite balanced in my life. And my husband, who was my best friend at the time, helped me through that difficult time in my life. So this song is dedicated to him. Esta canción se llama Me Hiciste Fuerte y se trata de una temporada en mi vida cuando me sentía muy desanimada, muy triste y muy decepcionada. Y mi mejor amigo, que después pues nos casamos, ahora es mi esposo, me ayudó mucho para tener esa fe en mí misma. Y es por eso que le quise dedicar esta canción a él. A time in my life when there was no more light. My days were filled with so much pain. Oh, how it rained and rained. But then you came along and you made me strong. You dried up my tears, you dissolved all my fears. You showed me the way, you knew just what to say. Those are the things I can never, ever repay. Baby, when you look at me, my heart just skips a beat. Right here by your side is where I want to be. 'Cause baby, when you hold me tight, you always make things right. You bring truth to my life. No room for any lies. Baby, when you look at me, my heart just skips a beat. Right here by your side baby, when you hold me tight, you always make things right. You bring truth to my life, no room for any lies. 'Cause when you came along and you made me strong, you dried up my tears, you dissolved all my fears. You showed me the way, you knew just what to say. Those are the things I can never, ever repay. Strong, you dried up my tears, you dissolved all my fears. You showed me the way, you knew just what to say. Those are the things I can never, ever repay. No, no, never repay. Never, 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 never repay. No, no, no. I hope y'all enjoyed that song. We had so much fun writing it that night, and I think it just, it was a magical night for all of us. And it was just so carefree, and the timing was right, the atmosphere was right, and we just had a great time that night. Thank you to Isai Salinas and to Melissa Briseño. This next song is called When I Was 9. And like I said, every one of our songs has a history. It has some kind of a story behind it. And you've heard me sing it many times. And I hope that you'll also look us up on YouTube and Facebook, on all the musical platforms, and you'll be able to hear it the way we recorded it in the studio. And this song is called When I Was 9, and it has to do with when my parents met. My dad was 9 and my mom was 10. Esta canción que sigue se llama Cuando tenía 9 años, y se trata de cuando mi papá conoció a mi mamá, y él tenía 9 años y ella tenía 10. Es una canción muy especial, especialmente porque es la primera canción yo creo que escribimos juntos. Gracias. Remembering the day that I laid eyes on you, you were only 10 and I was 9. Even through your quietness, I saw you, and I knew that someday you'd be mine. Saddest day came when you had to move away. Our plans came crashing to the ground. So many things to do and words to say. Couldn't imagine not having you around. I have loved you since you came into my life. You captured my heart, and even through the lows, I've never changed my mind. You were only 10 and I was 9. Not time nor distance could ever keep us apart. When I saw you once again, I knew my feelings so long held deep within my heart. Seeing you, my love for you just grew. Since that day, my love, we've been inseparable. Every day I fall in love with you. All our hopes and dreams we had for us came true. On that night when you said, yes, I do. Now we're old and gray, and when your memory fades, I'll be here by your side. My heart belongs to you, just like the day we met. You were only 10 and I was 9. I have loved you since you came into my life. You captured my heart, and even through the lows, I've never changed my mind. You were only 10 and I was 9. Yes, you were only 10 and I was 9. Yes, you were only 10 and I was 9. All of our songs, our English songs, are recorded with Bobby Flores out at BAM Studios. That's his studio and also his academy. So anyone interested in any kind of guitar, mandolin, violin, voice lessons, recording your personal music, your own music, by all means, please look him up. He's great. He's fantastic, and he puts his own little magical touch to each of the songs. Very, very down to earth, very humble, very kind person. And all of our Spanish music is recorded at Blue Cat Studios with Joe Trevino. And our producer is Mr. Henry Gomez, as usual. And we will always be very, very grateful to both of them for literally walking beside us on our musical journey. And they have made it almost too easy because it's always so much fun. We always get so much work done so quickly because of their professionalism. Thank you so very much, and for their guidance. Para las personas que están buscando en donde tomar lecciones, digamos como de guitarra o violín, ahí en BAM Studios con Bobby Flores, fuera el lugar perfecto. Las personas ahí son muy humildes, muy a la mano, y especialmente Bobby Flores. Es una persona muy sencilla, muy buena persona. Y las canciones en español las grabamos con Joe Trevino y Mr. Henry Gomez en Blue Cat Studios aquí en San Antonio. This next song is called Tú Pagarás. And Tú Pagarás, it has to do with when you're so in love and you give it your all and you give it your all and you give it your all, and then they, one way or another, they betray you, and it's just kind of really breaks your heart. But you have to let all that pain go and say, you can take all that with you because I'm moving on and I'm going to make my destiny, my life so much better. And so we wrote this one back probably about 2 years ago, more or less. La canción que sigue se llama Tú Pagarás. Y bueno, los que saben el español la van a entender muy bien. Aquí la tienen. Yo enamorada de ti, con otra me engañaste. Te di mi tiempo, mi alma, te di mi cariño, pensando siempre en ti, después y antes de mí. En nuestro camino, nuestro cariño y en nuestro destino. Es muy tarde, ya no quiero estar contigo. Traicionaste, mataste mi cariño. Yo pensando que eras sincero conmigo. Ahora ya yo desperté, no estoy dormida. Fuiste ingrato, fuiste infiel conmigo. Algún día tú pagarás lo mismo. El dolor que me causaste irá contigo. Ahora mi vida ya tendrá otro camino. Es muy tarde, ya no quiero estar contigo. Traicionaste, mataste mi cariño. Yo pensando que eras sincero conmigo. Ahora ya yo desperté, no estoy dormida. Con el tiempo se me pasará tu olvido. Los recuerdos se quedarán contigo. Porque te di mi tiempo, alma y mi cariño. Tú sufrirás y pagarás con tu destino. Thank you so very much. For those of you who are listening in right here, it's called Irma Aguilar, Por Siempre. The reason we have that up is because that's going to be our new single. It's going to be coming out the 28th of this month, and we are so proud of it. But we're proud of all of our songs because they all have a special history, meaning, experience behind the writing of it. And so, para los que me están viendo ahorita, acá en la pantalla se puede ver Irma Aguilar y Por Siempre. Por Siempre es la canción nueva que vamos a sacar el 28 de este mes. Y como siempre estamos muy orgullosos de nuestra música, porque es como niños, ¿verdad? Cada uno de ellos tiene algo especial y los queremos a todos iguales, pero por diferentes razones. Esta canción que sigue se llama Te Fuiste. Te Fuiste. La razón por qué la escribimos fue porque falleció mi cuñado y tantas gentes que ahorita están pasando por la misma cosa de que un ser querido que se va sin poder despedirse uno de ellos, ¿verdad? Entonces uno siente esa tristeza y ese vacío en el corazón que dice uno, si hubiera tenido la oportunidad de decirles que tanto los amo, que tanto los quiero. Y cuando se pierde esa oportunidad, pues se queda uno pues, con un dolor hasta más profundo. So this next song is called Te Fuiste, and it's the reason we wrote it was because my husband's youngest brother passed away. And it kind of fit also a lot of people during this time of the pandemic because there were so many loved ones that passed away without saying goodbye to their loved ones. And I think that death can be very difficult to begin with, but when you can't say goodbye to your loved ones, either way, either them passing or, the living, it's, I think, a more profound, a deeper pain, a deeper hurt, because you're not able to say goodbye, I love you, and don't worry, everything will be okay. So this next song is called Te Fuiste, but before we go on, My husband just passed me this phone and he wants me to. Okay, so Angel Méndez, buenas noches. Muchísimas gracias, muchísimas gracias. Dice que soy bella, pero es el maquillaje. No, no, gracias. De todo corazón, gracias. Teresa Mayfield. Hey, amiga. Love you too. She is one of my oldest and dearest friends, and I can count the times that I've actually seen her since we graduated from high school. But I met her when I was in 7th grade. And that girl is the same as the first day that I met her. She has the biggest heart. She's so sweet. And no matter what comes her way, her faith is so big. And she's a very big role model for anyone who's in her life. She's amazing. And my heart's I'm always praying for her because she has little things here and there. But yet she has the biggest smile. So Teresa, I love you. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Thank you. Next song is Te Fuiste.
Te fuiste sin despedirte, el tiempo se te acabó. Estás en un mundo nuevo. Me he quedado con un gran dolor. Echo menos tu presencia, tu manera de hablar. Y mis ojos quieren verte solamente una vez más. Tu memoria me consuela en mis tiempos de dolor. De todos, de nosotros, siempre fuiste el mejor. Los recuerdos que dejaste jamás, nunca se olvidarán. Tus ejemplos que sembraste en mi memoria vivirán. En mis sueños yo te veo, me recibes con amor. Te pido que me lleves junto contigo, por favor. Es difícil aceptarlo, que ya nunca volverás. Dios te tenga en su gloria. Adiós, adiós, descansa en paz. Te fuiste, te fuiste.
Oh, thank you so much. That song always takes so much energy from me, because we wrote it with such a heavy heart, and it never gets old, and the pain never goes away. But it's nice to share that pain or that sorrow with others, and we connect with that in times of I always say that in times of joy, you multiply your joy when you share it with others, and when you share your sorrows, you divide them. So thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you for all the beautiful comments that you guys have left on my fan page and on my private group page. Thank you so very much, because those are those comments that keep us going and encourages us to keep on writing and keep on singing and sharing our music with you. Muchísimas gracias por estar aquí conmigo. Yo digo con nosotros porque ya está mi esposo en las computadoras y con la música, ajustando el volumen, todo eso. Todo se lleva su tiempo. Esta canción Te Fuiste, cuando la escribimos, pues fue un tiempo pues muy, muy, muy pesado, pero a la misma vez, en compartir nuestro dolor, también le ha ayudado a mucha gente que pasó por lo mismo, está pasando por lo mismo, y son buenos recuerdos. Cada persona viene a este mundo con sus dones, con su manera de ser, y es como un sazón que le pone uno a la vida, ¿verdad? Cada persona tiene su manera de ser, de hablar, deja recuerdos, hermosos recuerdos, y es muy, ¿cómo le diré? Es muy bello, bonito, poder compartir ese dolor con otra gente, y así nos sentimos más unidos como seres humanos. Gracias por todos sus comentarios, por sus mensajes y por su apoyo. Okay. Esta canción también la escribimos con Isai, se llama On and On, y fue una canción que también pudimos escribir esa misma noche, y el ambiente estaba tan bonito que pues nos quedamos ahí unas 4 o 5 horas tocando, Isa en su guitarra y nosotros escribiendo, y se llama On and On, que quiere decir una cosa que sigue y sigue, y se trata de cuando una persona dice voy a cambiar, y nunca cambia, y hasta que uno tiene que decir, bueno, hasta a este punto ya no quiero, ya no te creo, es mejor que ya nos separamos. On and On.
Every time I say goodbye, I see the tears again in your eyes. Tell me, how long will it take before you go back to your ways? I've told you so many times, you're not the same in my eyes. Your world is so full of lies. How can I trust you with my life? What do you want for me to do when begging's what you're used to? Your love for me is gone, but your lies go on and on and on. What do you want for me to do when begging's what you're used to? Your love for me is gone, but your lies go on and on and on and on. I gave you all my love and time, hoping your heart could just be mine. Knowing what I was up against, I kept loving you instead. This time I'm finally leaving you. I'm tired of what you put me through. There's no turning back in time. I just want my life to be mine. What do you want for me to do when begging's what you're used to? Your love for me is gone, but your lies go on and on and on. What do you want for me to do when begging's what you're used to? Your love for me is gone, but your lies go on and on and on and on. They go on and on, on and on.
Sorry about that. We had a little bit of, I guess, technical difficulties there. I don't know how much y'all missed, but those things happen. Let me just see if anyone else has joined us. No, we're okay. Okay, so the next song, I love this song. Which one don't I like, right? My sister always teases me, you know you love all your songs. Yeah, you can't differentiate one from another. So the next song is called Porque Me Odias Tanto. And it's kind of a strong title. It's why do you hate me so much? You know, why do you dislike me so much? And sometimes people can't admit, you know, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. So they kind of mistreat you a little bit. And they, like my granddaughter always says, they give you the stink eye, to put it mildly. And so I think that's when we know, wait a minute, those aren't loving eyes anymore. And so I want to know why, what did I do? What am I doing wrong that you've stopped loving me? So this next song is called Porque Me Odias Tanto.
¿Por qué me odias tanto? ¿Por qué me ves así? A veces le pregunto a Dios, ¿por qué tú me haces sufrir? Nuestra vida ha sido falsa. Le mentiste a Dios y a mí, pero a ti nada te importa. Viviremos una vida infeliz. Pero tú eres ese hombre que yo escogí. Ahora tengo que cumplir con mi promesa, porque ante Dios tiene que ser así. ¿Por qué me odias tanto? Porque tú eres así, amándote yo tanto. Y tú disfrutas viéndome sufrir. Pero tú eres ese hombre que yo escogí. Ahora tengo que cumplir con mi promesa, porque ante Dios tiene que ser así. Como ha pasado el tiempo y me ha adaptado a ti, te seguiré amando, amándote hasta el fin. Te seguiré amando, amándote hasta el fin.
Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that. This next song is called Amor Real. And my husband and I wrote it for each other. And it has to do with true love. And it has to do with making a commitment and saying, not just that I love you and I want to be with you, but I want to be here with you. Like, no one's forcing me to be here. The paper's not telling me I have to be here. I'm here because I want to be here. And I think that that is I'd never heard it put that way before. And so I learned that I think that's even a more special love when you can say, I want to be here. I don't have to be here. And so I thought, oh, okay, I never heard that before, but it made sense to me. And I know that everything he does for me, he does it with lots of love. And in return, I do the same. And so there's a give and take and there's a flow there. And so this next song is called Amor Real.
Yo te ofrezco a ti todo mi amor que es incondicional. Quiero ser un sueño para ti, un sueño que se haga realidad, porque tú eres libre de elegir y no le pongo reglas a nuestro amor. Si tú te quedas o te quieres ir, dímelo hoy de frente, por favor, porque el amor real es de gozar y es de vivir, jamás para sufrir. Me haces feliz y me haces sonreír, me lleno de ilusiones que se quedarán en mí. Mi corazón no va a sufrir y al verte a los ojos no hay mucho más que decir. Dicen que sí, yo también te hago feliz, que no quieres tú vivir sin mi cariño, que soy parte yo de ti. Nuestro amor jamás se romperá. Somos la pareja ideal. Dicen que sí, yo también te hago feliz, que no quieres tú vivir sin mi cariño, que soy parte yo de ti. Nuestro amor jamás se romperá. Somos la pareja ideal. Nuestro amor jamás se romperá.
enjoyed that. It's one of my favorite songs. I keep saying that, right? We just love our music and we love writing it together and we love sharing it with all of y'all. So please don't forget, look us up on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe and put thumbs up and share with your friends and family members. And all of the music platforms, by all means, come check us out. We really appreciate all of your encouraging messages. We live for those messages. And we thank you so much for all of your support. This next song is called Now You're Gone. And it's also having to do with my brother-in-law who passed. And it has to do with the relationship that my husband had with him. My husband being the oldest and him being the baby, there was quite a bit of difference in age. And so my husband was like a father figure to him. And so when he lost his brother, it was like losing a son and a brother all combined. So this next song is called Now You're Gone. Esta canción que voy a cantar, el título es Ahora que te fuiste, ¿verdad? Por decir es como la otra, te fuiste sin despedirte. Pero también se trata de la relación que tenía mi esposo con el más pequeño de la familia. Y cuando falleció, pues es como que había perdido su hermano más chico, claro, pero también como un hijo, porque también le ayudó a ser el hombre que what is that? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. También perdió por decir, como un hijo. Y fue una cosa muy dolorosa para él. Solo esta canción se llama Now You're Gone. I still recall when you were born was one of my happiest days. I held your hand along the way until you were fully grown. You made the choice to leave the nest, to serve your country, to be the best. Touched many hearts along the way, and even to this very day. Our dear Heavenly Father, He always has a plan. We may not understand, we must have faith and hold His hand. Your time with us was cut so short. You left us with unspoken words. God didn't mean us any harm. We're standing here with open arms. Once I held you in my arms. Forever you'll be in my heart. My saddest day will always be the day of your sudden depart. Our
Dear Heavenly Father, He always has a plan. We may not understand, we must have faith and hold His hand. You lived your life with no regrets, living each day with no restraint. You were just simply the very best. Love and respect is what you gained. Life has twists and turns, as you see. God paved the road so you could be a much better version of me. Now you're my angel, taking care of me.
Thank you so much. I hope that that touched your heart. I know it always touches ours every time we hear it. Again, please leave comments. Please share our music. That's another way of showing love, is by sharing our sorrows, our pain, our joys, our lives, our experiences. Please share it with your family and friends. Thank you so very much. This next song is called Arrepentido. And Arrepentido, we recorded it with Los Tex Maniacs, and that's with Max Baca and Josh Baca. And they're great guys. We are so humbled by how willing they were to work with us. And Arrepentido was actually written originally like a mariachi at home. But when we turned it over to him, we said, let's just do it whichever way you want to do it in your style. And we'll, we're okay with it. So we did. And we actually recorded one in English and one in Spanish. So this next song is called Arrepentido. Arrepentido means like when you are sorry. But there's people who are sorry, honestly sorry, or sorry because their time is up, or you've been caught, or someone actually brought it to your attention, and then it's like, oh, so they're not really sorry. It's just more like sorry that you caught me. So it has to do with like, hey, you know what? Talk to God, and God knows what's in your heart, and you figure it out with Him. I've already forgiven you. Everything's cool, but you and God have to deal with that. So this song is called Arrepentido.
Desde ese día de mi partida, juré que nunca volvería. Te he perdonado todos tus actos, mas las heridas jamás se olvidan. Cobardemente tú te arrepientes, ya que se llegó tu día. No sabes ni lo que sientes, nada más es pura hipocresía. pide perdón. Es el único que sabe lo que está en tu corazón. Habla con Dios y pide perdón. Es el único que sabe, el único que sabe lo que está en tu corazón. Qué fácilmente se te ha olvidado todo el daño que me hacías. Has olvidado nuestro pasado, para mí son puras pesadillas. Aunque es difícil en perdonarte, no te negaré clemencia. Llegó tu hora de despedida. Dios te perdone y te bendiga. Habla con Dios y pide perdón. Es el único que sabe lo que está en tu corazón. Habla con Dios y pide perdón. Es el único que sabe, el único que sabe lo que está en tu corazón.
I hope you enjoyed that one. That's one of our latest ones. I think we released it, what about last month or the month before? Something like that. Okay. For those of you that, I think Facebook thinks that these are cover songs. And so we get kicked off sometimes. So please join us on YouTube and on Sessions Live. Those two places are consistent. They don't kick us off of those two platforms. We appreciate all of your support. But on Facebook, you cannot. That's it. Okay. This next song is called La Vida. Oh. Okay. Well, thank you so very much for joining us. Oh, okay. I'm not sure. I thought we were already off. Sorry about that. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. We hope to be doing it probably in a couple of days again. It's always such a pleasure, a joy to be here with all of y'all. Thank you for all of your support. Gracias a todos por estar aquí con nosotros. Y siempre es un honor cantar y compartir nuestra música con todos ustedes. No se les olvide que vayan a YouTube, suscríbanse y comparten nuestra música y pongan el like. Gracias, gracias, gracias y que pasen buenas noches. You all have a great night. Be safe. Thank you again.